Old Mother and Snake. Once upon a time, an official from Edo went to Osaka on an errand. In that away house, an old mother and wife remain. One afternoon, when my wife was about to go in the hand-washing, a brown mottled snake was trying to go out of the window while twisting its body. Wah! My wife raised her voice involuntarily. What's going on? When the old mother who heard the voice flew away, the snake disappeared from the window. But there were shiny marks on the hand-washing wall where the snake was put on. The traces of snakes are creepy. The old mother and wife washed the snake marks with water, but no matter how much they washed, the snake marks did not disappear. And then, about the night 5 days later, when the old mother suddenly woke up, there was a big snake by her bedside. The old mother was not scared at all, and when she sat back on the futon, she said quietly to the snake, "Well, listen. You're the snake that surprised my wife the other day. Do you have any ingress for us? While my son is away, I am the master of the house. If you have something to say, tell me. If you don't have it, don't come out anymore." Then the snake bowed his head and left the room. The next night, a young man wearing a brown moti kimono appeared in the old mother's dream. The young man bowed his head to his old mother and said this, "I'm the snake from last night. He asked me to tell him if he was in Mirble, so I came here like this." When the old mother nodded, the young man talked. "That was the other day. The frog I found in the garden escaped into this handwash. When I tried to chase him and catch him, your son pissed me from his head. That's why the color of the sails here and there changed to brown, and I was left out of the same snake friends, and I lost my home. So I tried to get rid of that indignation, but you told me and I came to talk to you like this." "I see. That's a pity. I apologize for my son. But it's troublesome that there's no place to live. If you're going to apologize, please make a small company in the corner of the garden." "I understand. Then, let's do it that way." In the words of the old mother, the young snake bowed deeply and disappeared. The next morning, my wife said this to my old mother when she woke up. "Mother, this is a dream story, but that snake appeared in the form of a young man. I told my mother about the reason for my emire and said that I was able to make a promise to build a small company in the garden. When the old mother heard that, she nodded loudly to her wife. Certainly, I made a promise with a snake in my dream. Then, let's create a company right away. So the two immediately called a carpenter and built a small company in the corner of the garden. Then, from that day on, the snake did not appear, and the eerily glowing snake marks on the hand-washing wall also disappeared cleanly. The end.